Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Dark Souls, where I am going to be doing the game's DLC. Previously, I beat Dark Souls, and I did enter the DLC area. I did fight the Sanctuary Guardian, but then I left and decided to put off the DLC areas beyond that until a later time. Well, later time has finally come. And I have managed to get myself right to the entrance of the DLC. So, my character is now level 95. We've got enough strength to finally use the Gravelord sword one-handed. Our spells are actually set pretty good. We've got Crystal Soul Spears, regular Soul Spears, and Homing Crystal Soul Masses. We've got plenty of magic. And I think... yeah, we can still get a basic roll just in pants. So let's move in and see what awaits. First things first, we will have to beat the Sanctuary Guardian once again. Okay. Damn it. This thing has such a beautiful design. Oh god! Come on, drink. Interesting. That's a hell of a combat. Let's drink again. You are very grumpy today. What is your problem? Okay. I'm nearly out of Crystal Soul Spears. Crap. Ooh. Alright, he actually got me. I mean, let's be honest, what were we expecting to happen, realistically? Looks like it might be a little loud. Let's go down to 5 for everything. Alright, we're going back in. Please. You think your paltry projectiles are enough to stop someone who beat Elden Ring? Having a much easier time. Oh boy. Holy crap, that attack hurts. Okay, regular Soul Spears. Let's finish it. God, you hurt. Oof. Yeah, I still should turn down the volume some more. Okay. There we go. Alright, so it might just be because of their higher magic resistance, but he's definitely... doesn't seem like the Homing Crystal Soul Mass is doing much on its individual hits. So I think it's best to just focus on the Crystal Soul Spirits. He loves to move. Yeah, there's his full combo. Yeah, that looks more balanced, I think. Probably... Sounds can still go down another notch. Feels good to be back into this, you know? Okay. Ah, the fog wall eats the soul masses. Okay. We already know that that attack is virtually a one-shot. Come on. Ouch. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. There we go. Oh, crap. There we go. And Guardian down. Not bad. We are now ready to proceed, and we've got an extra 60,000 souls under our belt. Is there any other kind of armor I can wear without going into fat roll? Yeah, that's still the same type of roll. Is there anything even very light that I could wear? Okay, that's pretty good. It does say armor at risk. So, I think we are going to need to repair. We can get another level. I've kind of been working on stamina. I think I remember hearing that 40 is basically your soft cap for vitality. Probably better off going for that. And let's head back to the parish and do some repair. Hey buddy, how's it going? Cool. I need you to help repair my equipment. Including my armor, which I actually don't think I had ever bothered getting repaired, ever. Okay. And where's my hat? Here we go.
Don't get yourself killed.
There we go. Alright, the heavy armor greatsword sorcerer is ready to continue. Let's head back to the sanctuary garden and begin exploring the rest of the DLC. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to make these, like, somewhat shorter episodes, probably aim for like a half hour. Because I do need to start getting some more material backlogged onto the channel, for one. For two, it just means, you know, shorter recording sessions, which is really convenient, since I do have a lot of other projects that I am working on at this point. Let's move in. Oolacile Sanctuary. Okay. Lot of statues. I don't actually know how big this DLC is. I'm not even sure what all the bosses are in it. So I'm honestly quite interested to see how this goes. But I do think it's, like, roughly in the area that is, like, the gardens. Okay, we got some weird bros up there. Looks like I got their attention. The railings are too low for it to disrupt them. Huh. Okay. So one soul spear is enough to kill those. Good. The Royal Wood. I do know that this DLC, however, involves Artorias. That is one thing I know. And I am quite looking forward to that fight. I don't know what could be hiding here. There's, like, a path illuminated this way. I don't know what the aggro range on these guys is going to be. So it's honestly best this first time to just target them down on purpose. Quite the interesting figure you are. Whoop. Okay. And how about you? Okay. Everything still seems to be under control. The tight quarters definitely make the homing crystal soul mass less efficacious. But as long as I maneuver carefully, I think we'll be okay. No. Poke and run. A completely viable strategy. Interesting. Alright, here's another... Oh! I did not even see you. Hello! Goodbye! Alright, let's do this. Come on, buddy. Oh, you actually managed to get a poke off on me. Well, that was rather rude. I don't know why you would run that way. Okay. Yep. Unless you're just baiting me in. Okay. Let's see how well you do with just my sword. Okay. 2 swings is enough to handle you. That's good to know. I do still need to conserve my spells a little bit. But I do basically have twice the capacity for my really good spells that I did when I beat the game, so... Oof. Ooh. I knew the cliff was behind me. I did not realize it was that close behind me. That is unfortunate. Alright then. This time we'll just do a bit of running. I would like to get those souls back. 15,000 souls is not trivial. Hello. Hello. Alright, let's stick close to the edge. Okay, anyone coming from behind? Yes. Anyone else? No, it doesn't look like I drew anyone else's attention. Okay, good. You, sir, I don't want you running in. So we'll just kill you. So there's 2 on the cliff, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and then a heavy guy. No, there's actually 2 on the other side. Got it. Okay. New plan. Run away for a second. Okay. With less total spells, it's also a lot easier to quickly switch to the ones that I want. So I do try to save my crystal for the higher priority targets. Alright, come on. 1 for you. Okay. Gotcha. Not too shabby. For the time being, if I take off Havel's and put on some of my Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah, we are back in fat roll in that case. But we can just take the gloves off, and then we're back to normal. This will at least let me hold on to some of my potential for leveling. Oh! Okay. Hello, sir. Well, pleasure to meet you. Also a little scary. Then there's a lower path down there. Sounds like chopping up here. Whoops. Okay. Something's here. Oh, you've got clippers. Oh, you guys are like wood golems, huh? Yeah, I didn't even realize. I think they are wood golems. Ah. Wood golems are one of those concepts that I feel is very much underutilized in fantasy. We're still going to use our rings of sacrifice as I do my initial explorations. So I've got a little bit of an idea of what goes on if I head left from the entrance here. So this time we're going to try for the right. Gonna swing around the other side, see what we can find. Oh, boy. Okay. I think that's a good sign that I should stop relying on my rings of sacrifice now. Is there anything else that actually is going to help me much? Honestly, additional souls looks pretty good. Ring of Favor and Protection. How much does that boost my HP? Okay, that's pretty decent. And I think my armor is sufficient at this point. More health is definitely going to be important. Okay, so don't even try to play with this cliff. Just move around it the far way. Cast my spell. There we go. Alright, so this time we travel around the other path. We'll see what we come to find. That is a very out of place looking rock. Okay. Okay. So we've actually got structures over here. Maneuvering space is going to be tight. Whoa. Okay. Nearly rolled into that pit and died. Guardian Gauntlets. That is 100% lethal. So there's crossing paths over there. There's something glowing over there. Oh, this is the same bridge. Okay. So the whole thing is really just a big loop then. But going right side seems like it aggroes way fewer threats. So that's probably the path I will prefer to take from this point on. And now I need to be really careful of those blind drops. Okay. There you are. Okay. This is where I fell last time. Oh, you ass. Oh. Alright, that's fine. At least now we know a safer way to get back to where we are trying to reach. Still definitely want to prioritize retrieving my souls. If I can find another bonfire, that would be helpful. I've only got one humanity right now. I'm actually only a few humanity away from unlocking the shortcut to God, what's the name of the demon city? Lost Izalith. I am still genuinely fascinated by the experience that I had with Lost Izalith. Like, I had heard before that it was, like, you know, an unfinished part of the game, that it was probably, like, the most unfinished part of the game, stuff like that. Like, I had heard things like that before, and I didn't discount them, but I was skeptical of the degree to which it would actually be an obvious fact. But then I actually experienced Lost Izalith for myself, and I mean, there is absolutely no doubt whatsoever. Like, that place, honestly, it feels so underfinished, so unpolished compared to almost everywhere else in this game. Realistically, it probably should have just been cut from the final product. Like, it was actually very, very surprising to me how underwhelming Lost Izalith was. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. This time we know that, like, this whole experience has been very, very much about making sure that you watch where you are walking. Okay, this is definitely jumpable. That's a Guardian Helm. Let's aim for that pickup over there. There is a Guardian. 2 Guardians. Okay. 2 Guardians and at least 1 more Wood Golem directly in front of me. Okay, I want to get this guy's attention. Weave very carefully between the trees. Okay. Cool. Got him. Alright, so what is this item? That is the Guardian Armor. I think at this point the only one I don't... No, I do have Guardian Pants, Guardian Gauntlets, Guardian Armor. Did I get a Guardian Helm? Yes, I did. Okay. So I now actually have a full set of Guardian Armor. This was the other item drop. Goes Great Ammo. Okay. Interesting. Not going to let myself get anywhere close to that edge. Let's see if I can't continue maneuvering around. Maybe even find myself, like, another bonfire. And definitely watch for holes in the ground. Oh! Didn't even recognize you. And making you do that right next to the bad maneuvering spots of the two holes, huh? Okay. Ooh, hello. Elizabeth's Mushroom. Okay. I found Elizabeth's Mushroom. I don't know who Elizabeth is, and I don't know why she had a mushroom. Elizabeth, who were you, and why do you have a mushroom? Greatly restores HP for a limited duration. It's a regeneration item. Oh, now that is interesting. Okay, we're going to go up here and around. So now we're never going to have to cut left after the bridge again. We've completely explored that spot. There's at least one of these guys up on the cliff. Two of them. So these ones are meant to serve as a distraction. And I'll bet if I go just a few more steps, these ones start moving. Nope, these ones actually don't try to ambush me like I thought they would. Okay, close watch on the ground. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Okay. So we've got some snippers over there. Couple big guys and a poker over there. Okay. Gotcha. 5 soul masses left. Let's switch to the soul spears. Oh. There's a whole city area down there. Interesting. Okay, 2 pokers and 2 big guys. Okay, they all attack as a group. Back into the open. Okay. And a soul spear on you as well. And a regular soul spear. I was really trying to hit you both with that one. Ouch. Just a little late on my dodge! Holy crap! I cannot believe that hit me. Wow. Okay, let's make one more run at it for this episode. My wild speculation is that if I can get past that pack, there is probably a bonfire. I'm assuming that that might help me access, like, that arena-looking area. So my mad speculation is that there will be a bonfire near that spot. But this might still just be my familiarity with Elden Ring's level design making me suspect something that Dark Souls design does not support. So we'll have to see if I'm right or wrong about that. Okay, no. It will not allow me to access that, but it will let me access that building. So the building is going to be my destination. But more than that, I really want to get my souls back. And then there's still an item drop over there that I haven't accounted for either. Interesting. Yeah, it's that ledge up that way. Hello, buddy. Okay. I don't know where you are, but I can hear you. Okay, there you are. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna bait you around on this side. Okay. Excellent. So there is still a drop up on that ledge. Well, there might still be a drop up on the ledge. This is the spot I was seeing before. So I'm guessing that if I reach that structure up here, it will have an elevator down. That is my speculation. And it looks like this is the much safer way to approach from on this part. Alright, we're gonna go slow. See if we can walk around this without getting anyone's attention. Which we can. Soul of a Proud Knight. That's not a ledge I'm even going to attempt. Okay. Okay. Anything else there? No. So, as I suspected, an elevator. Does this lead to a bonfire? Oh! Oh! Okay, I'll be able to activate the shortcut. Perfect. Okay. So it doesn't actually lead to a bonfire, but it does lead to a shortcut back to a bonfire. So I have to beat whatever is in here. If I had to guess, based on what little I've seen, I would guess that this is Artorias' arena. Oh, maybe not. Be wary of Poison Bug, Sorrow, Saint ahead. Okay. Let's check out this way first. Oh, hi!
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
That is correct.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me.
Oh,
We
God!
are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
Very true. So, what can you tell me?
Did you happen across Knight Artorias? The legendary abyss walker from old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
What do you have to sell? Ooh. Honestly, some pretty good stuff.
I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know? I've little to talk about, really.
Is that a mask or is that your face? That's a mask. It's a cool mask. Alright, let's send up the elevator. So, will this actually call the elevator now, or am I basically going to have to send this up and then jump off? Just to be safe. And then always check below. Another Elden Ring habit. So now I definitely have a way to get back. Now, my souls are up here, and... Oh. Oh. Oh, you can access this whole area. I'm going to do that next time. I will do that before I go through the fog door. But my first goal is to get my souls back, which I am suspecting might prove difficult. Oh, you're still alive. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Damn it. Heal, heal, soul mass. Oh god. No, 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 no. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're good. Perfect. So that's gonna be good enough to get my souls back. Ugh. Still near more things. And then I'm just going to homeward bone back to the bonfire. Since I'll be able to get back to this point with, like, less than 2 minutes of running. And curiously enough... Oh, no, that's just something you dropped. Okay, that's good. Okay, these guys noticed me. We're gonna have to take them out, too. Come on, buddy. Excellent. Alright, let's go back. Perfect. I don't think... Yeah, I don't have enough for another level up, but we're close to another level up. I've still only got the 1 humanity, so I can't really do anything useful with that. And Unfortunately, this spot is not fully kindled, so I will have to go back to the previous bonfire to get my full 20 flasks back, but I think that is where I am going to call it for today. This was a good first look at the DLC, whose name I should probably learn at some point so I can refer to it correctly by name. And I am assuming that I am basically one fog wall away from fighting Artorias, which should be very interesting. I do always love the opportunity to go up against human bosses. So, thank you all so much for watching, and, oh, even this one isn't fully... Just go back to damn Firelink and refill. You're gonna be fine. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.